All right. You ready?
I'm ready, homie.
Are you ready to do this? Dude, I'm so amped. I'm so amped to have you,
Chat's
dude.
already ready.
Yeah, they're born ready, dude. When I need them, they're here. When I need them, they are here. Hello. RustyPieLover. Welcome to my... Dude, I might as well just start calling this a fucking podcast, because I keep calling it a just chatting session, because I don't want it to be labeled as a podcast, but it might as well be a podcast, dude. Might as well call it that.
I mean, you may as well, and then you can put like gambling in there for your chat.
Oh yeah,
and,
the gambling addicts.
And then maybe put up a poll saying, "Is this a podcast?" And then just see what they say.
See what they do. Yeah, dude, make them vote with like channel points and bits, dude, for like extra, make some mad money, dude. Why the fuck not? Dude, they're addicted. They're addicted. Everyone who usually like newcomers come to the stream and then they're like, they see the gambling and they don't really budget it until they start, and then it's just an addiction, and then the gambling really starts. And then they get addicted, like Hitmister. Hitmister is really addicted, and he gets quite upset when he loses everything.
I've noticed, because like right now he's using words that only true South Africans use.
Absolutely. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.
It's actually pretty cool.
You're actually one of the first few people that reached out to me, to come on the podcast, which I like. I want people to ask me if they can come on, dude. But like you did it at least in the proper way as well. Like you approached me, you sent me a nice little message. A lot of people will just be like in the stream chat, they're like, "Yo, I'm into your podcast." Like, no, who are you? I don't know who you are. There has to be at least a bit of a relationship, I think. And I know you as just Rusty. Why RustyPieLover? Like, why that name? Out of all names.
So you have to travel back to like 2013, right? When like content creation was like nothing in South Africa.
Yeah.
You could count on one hand how many actual content creators there were. I mean, you look at Tech Girl, you look at Grant Hines, you look at Casper, and a couple of other people that honestly don't even do content anymore. And I think I was watching Prop Hunt, because Prop Hunt was the in thing back those days. And I said, you know what? Let me try this content thing, right? I'm sure I can do it, but I needed a name that was unique, like something that no one else would ever think of. No one else would ever even dream to combine those things. So at that point, everyone was calling me Rusty because of the ginger hair and the ginger beard, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take that. And then at that exact moment, I was eating a pepper steak pie, proper garage pie, pepper steak pie. And I was like, I could have gone with Rusty the Pie Lover, but that was just too generic. Like, I mean, come on. So instead of you take that away and you put that together. But then later on, I learned to capitalize the R, the P, and the L. Because in true South African nature, when the L is not capitalized, people think that you capitalize the O. And I want to leave that to your imagination, what that would say. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's actually so cool. I dig it. So, what is? I don't know if you don't have to answer if you don't want to. What's your real name? Like, what's your name?
It's Rusty. I don't like my real name.
His name's Rusty.
When people call me by my real name, I go, what did I do? Am I in trouble? Only my mother calls me by my real name. She does not call me by my YouTube name.
Doesn't call you Rusty.
Like, she refuses. She's just like, she uses my actual name, and I'm just like, okay, Mom, what did I do wrong?
It's like when your wife calls you on your full name at the middle of the night, then you know you did something wrong.
It's like those TikToks you watch where there's a trend where the wives call the husbands by their first name, and you're just like, what did I do wrong?
Yeah, why me? What did I do wrong? What could I possibly have done? Okay, so we'll just call you Rusty.
Yeah.
Rusty. I do have to say though, well, actually no, I just have to ask. So, is your favorite pie a pepper steak pie?
Savory, it has to be pepper steak.
Okay, I don't really agree with you on that one, dude. Ham and cheese is where it's at, or bacon and cheese, dude.
Okay, but remember, can you get a bacon and cheese pie at your local garage? If you're on a road trip,
Okay, I was about my local garage, yes, but not all of them. Obviously, usually it's just. I guess that's a good point. Very good point. But I can't do hot food, dude. I can't do like burning food. So pepper steak pie will for you it's nothing, but for me it'll burn my fucking body.
Then I must ask you, what is your absolute limit in hot food then?
Dude, I'm not. This is everyone knows this. Sweet chili sauce fucks me up, dude. I do not have. I don't. There's no. There's.
I have. You may just be the first person that I know that says sweet chili sauce is hot.
Dude, it's so hot, dude. It's so warm. I did the Korean 1 million Scoville thing on stream. It was the worst experience of my life. The absolute worst experience.
Oh, you did that 1 million Scoville. I did a Dub Bomb hot sauce wings challenge.
Oh my lord! You got the bomb sauce?
Yeah,
Holy fuck!
It's in the cupboard. It's like it's put away for the rest of eternity.
Is it that?
But apparently those Bean Boozled hot beans are slightly less burny than that. So if I can handle that, I can handle those.
Yeah, I did the Bean Boozled, but I almost threw up, dude. I literally got like 4 bad ones in a row. I got like the booger, and I got the I'm just getting nauseous thinking about it. The dirty dishwasher, literally right after each other. It is absolutely fucking disgusting, dude.
I agree
horrific.
with you. We did it for a charity live stream. And I was playing Getting Over It at that time. So every time you fall, you got to take a bean.
Why would you do that to yourself, dude?
It was for charity, man.
Yeah, okay. Listen, charity is great, but every time you fall in a game that's destined to make you fall, maybe like every $5 donated, yeah, then I'll eat one, maybe.
It's content, sir. No. Someone donated $100, and I had to eat like 4 at the same time.
Oh.
And I think I got dog food, dead fish,
the dog
rotten
food.
rotten egg, and toothpaste, and you put that all together.
Oh god, dude, there should be different content, dude. There should be content sometimes. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. That 1 million Scoville thing. There's a YouTube video about it if you want to go watch it. It is the single worst experience I've had in my life. The best way I can explain it to everyone is like it felt like there was a braai, and I took a hot coal and I put it in my mouth. It was horrific. It was so sore. I was in pain. I got hiccups. I was like so fucking white. I tried to like just keep myself sane for the fact that I was live streaming. It was pure fucking ass, dude. And my butthole burnt for like a fucking week, dude. It was the worst, the absolute worst. It literally smells. It smells the sauce that you like push out of into the little cup. It smells like burnt tires, dude. It is absolutely.
Damn, it's one of those sauces,
dude. It is so bad, and even the noodles are black. So it's like pretty much just Satan. It literally feels like Satan, or someone is burning you on your butthole with like a lit cigarette, dude. Every time I went to take a dump, dude, it was.
But did you not pre-prep and put like nitroglycerin toilet paper in your deep freeze just to make sure?
No one tells me about these things. Everyone was just excited for me to do it. I did it though. I did it, and I will never do it again.
Your chat is vile and evil, and I applaud them for it, because they could have warned you. They could have told you, take a roll of toilet paper, stick it in the deep freeze just to make sure it's cold, and then when you eventually have to taste the hot in here and out there, you can at least soothe the out there.
Oh god,
boy.
No, dude, my chat fucking hates me, dude. They would never do something. They would make it worse. I took like 3 or 4 bites, and they made me take more, dude.
So then let me do this. Any gifters in chat for Mr. Henrico for his poor butthole?
Dude, it has been
5 gifted for his poor butthole.
It has been.
I pay attention, man.
It's been a quiet week, dude. It has been a quiet week. So I'm hoping that the gifters arrive tonight. Maybe we'll never know.
Yeah, I had it's my wife and I is like 1 month. I can't believe it's 1 month since we've been married. And I saw all those gifted subs, like,
dude.
And I was just looking at it like,
it is the worst thing. It's the worst thing, right? It sucks so much.
It's not about the money. It's not about the money. We don't do this for the money. We do it to entertain people. But like, it is a tough thing when you have to edit goals and you just look at like it was a good month and then you watch that good month disappear in a matter of
It happens. It happens.
seconds. It's
Literally.
like seconds.
Or like I go live some days and then I have like 1,000 subs still, and then by the end of the stream I'm at like 800. God, what a fucking horrible feeling. I went away last weekend. I went away. So the Thursday I said, okay guys, let's see if we can hit 1,000 subs before I go away, which is great. And we hit 1,000 subs. And then I came back on Tuesday, went live, and I was at like 700 and something.
Yes.
That's a tough cookie, a tough swallow when you come back. A tough swallow to come back. But first off, congratulations, dude, on getting married. That's amazing. 1 month anniversary. Let's go. Hearts and chat for Rusty and his wife. That is amazing. I think that's amazing. The whole streaming thing, dude, how did that, or streaming the wedding, where did that idea come from? I mean, obviously, I would personally do the same. Sorry to interrupt you. I would probably do the same one day if there's someone out there desperate enough to marry me. I'd probably do the same thing. So where did the whole idea start with you? Because I thought it was fucking amazing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I remember rating you, or rating once the wedding started. I watched it. I watched and typed a bit, but then I pretty much just had it on the screen and watched it from there.
So first off, you will find someone amazing, and they'll not be desperate. They will love you for who you are, for the amazing person you are, and I will not take any other sad story or bullshit from you. That's it.
God, dude, I hate how positive you are. Why are you so positive, dude? No,
because I'm a very negative person on the inside.
Same, but I just showed outside as well. Anyway, sorry. Go on.
So we were looking at our wedding guest list, and we do have a lot of streamer friends, right? But we were very limited to how many people we could have at the wedding. COVID restrictions obviously applied, but we have a set minimum, and most of the guests was my wife's family, and it's actually family that we wanted at the wedding because they made an effort for her 21st birthday a year prior. So we decided we wanted to invite those guys. You're being rated by Moonflower, by the way.
Let's go, Mooney. Thank you very much, homie. I just saw that now. Thank you. Hello, Mooney. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. This is Rusty and me, and we're talking. Hello.
So we decided we wanted to do a live stream to invite all of our friends that obviously couldn't come to the wedding because of COVID, because of, all kinds of restrictions. So we initially said, okay, let's put it as a question mark. Will we do it? Because we obviously have to go to the wedding venue and test the 3G and all those kind of things to make sure it can actually stream. Lo and behold, the test works. So I said, okay, let's do it. On the day of the wedding, that you can obviously think there will be problems. The live stream said it was supposed to be up at 2:30. The live stream went up at 3:10 because for 40 minutes we sat and struggled to get signal because it started to rain. So now we're moving this little dongle, trying to find the best internet. Eventually we find a spot where it works, and every so often I'm coming to chat and I'm looking and I'm going, okay, are you all still there? Did the stream drop? And then I go back, and then after we set the I do's, go back, okay, everyone is still there. So it was a stressful process, but I think it was just, we wanted everyone to be part of that whole experience. And, I think for me, it was lovely to see how many people in the community just rocked up and celebrated the moment with us. Because at the end of the day, it wasn't for anything else but just celebrating that moment with us, with all of our online friends, with all of the online creators just supporting us and just coming to wish well. So that was the idea behind it.
Well, it was pretty cool. I mean, there was quite a lot of people watching. I also think it's something else, it's something that I think is also going to maybe become more of a norm. I don't know how much of a norm, but I think it's like people having a Zoom meeting, or like Zoom, just a laptop in the back, having like a Zoom or Google Meet set up for family that can't attend. And someone just has to, like, not everyone can attend weddings. And I mean, why not have it as a live stream? And now you'll have that memories forever, because you can just download the VOD. You have the VOD and it's there forever. So one day when you're like 20 years from now, you guys are still married, you're like, oh dude, let's go check the VOD and just see like who was in chat. Maybe you can like see maybe the chat replay. I don't know if you have that. You can like see the chat replay or whatever. And that's pretty cool. I think pretty awesome. So very good on you. Like I remember I was streaming still when you went live. And then I actually opened Twitter and I saw someone said that you guys are live now. And I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm ending my stream. I'm gonna show everyone over there. And it was amazing. It was amazing. It was beautiful. You guys have been together for how long now?
In December we'll be 3 years together.
Damn.
Officially.
So it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
been a while, man. Yeah, she's honestly like if we're sidetracking it, there, she's like the most amazing. I said it at the wedding, and I told her father and I told her mother this. I said, "It is an honor for me to be her husband, not her my wife."
Oh,
That is how that works.
that's adorable.
She dragged me through a very tough time in my life. Before we were officially together. So,
I think
I
that's
owe her a lot.
no. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry for interrupting you.
No, no, no. That's the end of that. I do owe her a lot. She's beyond amazing. It's not a love podcast, chat. Don't worry. I'm gonna speak about
No, but that's
Henrico. There she is.
hello. Wave in a chat. Say hello, dude. That's actually that's so important, though. I think that's so important. If you when you meet someone, it has to like just has to work, dude. It's so weird to say it. It just has to work. I've been through like a fair share of like heartbreak in my life, and every time I feel like, hey, it's gonna work, right? And then there's just something that happens, or people just treat you like absolute shit. Like you think everything is like but in your mind you're like ahead. I don't want to say ahead, but in your mind you're like you're like ready for this thing, and then the other person does something that you wouldn't expect or whatever, and that's it's very important that you can say that she helped you through a difficult time. She not only helped you, but she stuck with you through that, and I think that's absolutely amazing.
But then let me ask you a question, sir. Let me point it back to you because you and I had a discussion because I think it was a few weeks ago on Twitter. You were in a pretty bad headspace. Your community is behind you 100%. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like, but do you know that in your heart of hearts? I think that's the real question I gotta ask you. Is you know they're there? You know they rock up. There's the gifters. There's the biddy boys. There's the people gambling in your chat. There's the people who hype you up. CS:GO, Fortnite, Apex, whatever it is you're doing, your community's there. But do you know in your heart of hearts your community's there?
So I think that's something that not only me, but a lot of, I guess, creators or streamers struggle with, because there's days that I go live and I feel like there's no one rocking up, and most people aren't talking, and I don't care what anyone says, everyone deals with this, unless you're like fucking one of the biggest streamers ever. But there's days that I'm not saying that they're not behind me. There's days where I wonder, like, okay, where are you now? Like, But then I have to remind myself that we're all human. I have shit to do. Like, there's days where I can't watch other people's streams, and they're not. Maybe they're wondering, like, why is Nico not watching the stream today, right? Or why is X, Y, and Z not watching the stream today? Everyone has things to do on different days. And I mean, I've been doing this for 5 years now, 2.5 years, pretty rock solid doing it. So I want to say the first 2.5 was like a scratch off kind of. And I do feel like the last 2 years, they really have shown how amazing they are. I mean, I love my community. We're a bunch of toxic degenerates, but somehow it works out. And yeah, I guess I should be more thankful. I think you said that very well. It made me think a bit. I should be more thankful.
I think it's not so much about thankfulness. I feel like you're one of those people in the community that's very thankful for their community, and this is facts. This is not just me saying something to get you there. You are one of the more humble people that I know that appreciates their community.
Oh, I do 100%.
I think it's more a question of, and like you said, we all struggle with this, is where is the line in our heads drawn where we say, okay, people are here because we know people are busy, but you always just hope and pray that
Someone
people
up.
rock up and people chat, because you can have a very high statistic going on in your chat, and no one is talking because everyone's lurking or doing their own thing. That is, and I think it's also just one of those things where it gets in your head. You're like, okay, my chat is not active. Am I doing something wrong? Are they bored? What's going on? You always worry about that.
100%.
You hit the raid button. And sometimes when you hit the raid button, because we all turn our numbers off. I feel like that's something. One of the key things you do is you turn your numbers off. The only thing is, when you raid, Twitch doesn't turn that number off.
Dude, I wish they would. I wish they would. I honestly wish they would.
They had a glitch, I think it was 6 or 7 months ago, where the raid number doesn't show. It shows a 0, but there's people in your chat. Obviously, you see them talking. And then when you raid, you only see the number when you get in that person's chat. I would love it if they don't do that.
Oh yeah, maybe literally just say HenricoM has rated your channel. Not tell me how many viewers. I don't care how many viewers. It doesn't matter to me. That would actually make such a difference because I do my best to not look at anything. I had a talk with Cam Cheech about a month ago, and then he actually, because I told him about like these after stream emails that we get and how they just fucking ruin my mindset, dude, because I felt like I had a great stream, for example, then I get that email that says, oh, you only had like 20 viewers today. And I'm like, what? How the fuck? I thought it was going great, right? Or then the next day that I have like, oh, you peaked at 70 viewers or whatever, right? And like, fuck yeah, dude, this is great. And the next day comes and then it's like, oh, you didn't get any money this stream, dude. Sucks to be you. But don't worry, better luck next time, you know? So I turned those off. I don't look at my stream analytics anymore. Salary. Or my salary through my stream. Oh, my stream died. That's okay, whatever. We'll just continue on like nothing happened. I quite literally make my money purely from my stream. And if I don't have quote unquote, if there's not money coming in, like if there's no subscribers, if there's no donations, if there's no bits or whatever, like I do not get anything. Like that's my lot now. Like I've taken on this risk. I've used that risk. So obviously that bothers me the most. I think, well, it bothers, that's like the thing in your mind that you said earlier. Like that's the number in your mind that you always go back to, which just absolutely sucks. But I am thankful for them. I'm very thankful because I have a very giving community and I'm very lucky to have them.
And they are like you know, you come into your chat, and again, I'm heaping praise, but it is the fact of the matter. Come into your chat, it's a vibe. It's a big penis vibe, obviously, but it's a vibe nonetheless. And your community rallying behind you like that, and you know, it's a brave step to do this full time.
Yeah,
it is. It's not something that you can just like, okay, on the fly decide, and then if it doesn't work, oh, I'll just go back to a day job. It's not
that easy.
It's not how that works, especially not in this economy.
I was just at a point where I was like, dude, why am I really want to do this full time. I feel like I have the energy and drive to do it full time. I really do. And I was just like, last year pretty much I just like saved all my money as much as I could. And I didn't decide then and there. I was like, I'm gonna go full time one day. It was just like an idea in the back of my mind. I've always wanted to do it, but I never, especially not now. Like I'm not near the numbers I should be to go full time. Like this is not numbers you use to go full time. Fucking, I'm lucky if I average 30 viewers over a month. Lucky. These are not the numbers you use. But after like the year, and I say that quite a bit, and I was just getting like so much, I want to say, discomfort from my previous company. It was just things were just at a bad place. A lot of things were changing and I didn't really like that. And there was just these factors building. And when the new year started, I was like, dude, I'm just so tired of always hearing about people that chase their dreams. And then I'm here wanting to chase my dreams and I just never did. So I decided, fuck it. I'm still kind of young, kind of old, but kind of young. I don't have no one lives with me. I don't have like children or anything like that. Let's just take a chance. And yeah, this is me 2 months into that chance. Still my head high. Still very excited for the future. Doing my absolute best at everything that I do to grow. Pushing like 3 YouTube videos a week, posting literally like 3 TikToks a day, 3 YouTube shorts a day. Trying to be as active as I can on all social medias. And just making sure that people that come to the stream and do support actually have a good time. That's the most important to me, because I don't know. I feel like especially if someone supports me like a lot, like I genuinely want to make sure they know that I'm thankful. You can say thank you only so many times, right? Like if someone gives like 100 subs or 10 subs or 5 subs, whatever, like that literally increases my salary for the month. That helps me work towards a sustainable salary for the month. So being thankful is like I said, I can say thank you so many times. So what the best I can do is just make sure that I do good content, or at least make them laugh once or twice in the stream so they feel like they are getting, dare I say, their money's worth. Which is the most difficult thing to do.
It is. Like, I've been doing content for like 9 years now. and I'm not even anywhere remotely close to where I would like to be. And sometimes I think the thing is, we all seem to think that other people have it figured out. You know, you look at people that skyrocket in success, and this is a topic of discussion. You know, some people know the formula; they know how to tap into the community and skyrocket past where, you know, some people have been here longer and they're still not getting their formula. But you know, I think it's something that it's difficult to say, but everyone's journey is their own, you know. And whether you grow now or whether you grow in 5 years, you're still trying,
still pushing. Exactly. There's a thing that a lot of people and this, I see this in the local scene a lot, of obviously because we are part of the local scene, unfortunately. I personally despise the local scene. That's just how I am because of how scummy a lot of people are. I feel like in the I'm gonna say in the South African sense, people are dicks, dude. People will how do you say this in English? Like, people will just not be happy for you, dude. You'll do well, and they will find a way to break that down, or maybe they're like jealous or something, but they'll find a way to like I say, break you down or break that down with like a subtweet, or like you hear from someone that this person's talking shit. And I think one of the biggest things I see in the local scene is a lot of people just go live and they expect to just make it overnight, which might have been the formula in 2013 when Twitch started, but it's not the formula anymore. You got to work your ass off on offline medias, because when you're not live, people still need to fucking, your content needs to be discoverable, essentially. So that's why I like pushing on the YouTube. But once again, having a YouTube channel is one thing, but also if you don't have if you have 5 subs on YouTube, dude, you can't expect your videos just to go crazy. Even each YouTube video is a lottery ticket. You just have to hope that the algorithm maybe picks it. Same with the TikTok video, same with the YouTube shorts, all these things. Everything is just pretty much it's a lottery ticket, right? And you just have to hope that maybe one of them picks up and it blossoms out. That's why you got to put in the effort into all of them. It needs to be something that you'd watch. I always when people said, "Oh, it has to be something you'd watch," I always thought that's so fucking stupid. Of course I'd watch my own video. And then I looked at some of my stuff and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why did I post this? So now I actually, every time I clip a TikTok video, or I clip a YouTube short, or I make a YouTube video, I make sure I watch it from start to finish. And if I don't like it, I don't post it. Because you have to be proud of what you push out. You have to, if someone else is gonna watch it, surely if someone else watches your stuff and if you laugh, you can't imagine that someone else is gonna laugh at your stuff the same way, because you're not, how can I say this? Not everyone knows you the same way, right? Not everyone knows you the same way. If, let's say, my group of friends might laugh at something because of an inside joke, right? But if you watch the video, you have no idea what that inside joke is about. You have no idea. So why would you laugh at it, right? So, or find it entertaining, I guess, is the bit. It's not really about fucking, what's it called? It's not really about always laughing. It's just finding it entertaining, I guess.
Yeah.
And pushing content on all platforms, I think, is one of the main things that people lack doing in the local scene. And what do? They fucking complain about it.
I think it's just, South African content is not seen by the world because we get shafted by either the algorithms or the posting time, right? So you have to play that kind of game very carefully. So you see a lot of the local streamers stream at very odd times, either in the morning or the evening, to catch the international scene. Because, and I've dealt with this, South Africans, back when I started YouTubing and things like that, they always compared your personality to the bigger ones. You know, like PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, all those people who made it back in the day, right? And are still quite huge today. They may not be on the same popularity level, but they're there, right? And back when I started, people were like, "Oh, you're trying to be PewDiePie. Oh, you're trying to be Markiplier." I'm like, "No, I'm trying to be me." And you find the lack of support locally, just it's quite big. And that's just from viewer perspective. We're not even talking, content creator perspective.
Yeah.
There's a big cutthroat cloud over the local scene, and I spoke about this on the podcast yesterday, that there's a cutthroat mentality in the scene that shouldn't be there. We should be helping each other up. We should be building each other up, and when people succeed, congratulate them earnestly.
Yeah.
You should want to see people succeed.
Exactly. Let your homies succeed, dude. They're all doing exactly the same thing you're doing.
Exactly.
You're gonna expect them to do that for you.
Exactly. Every person is their own individual at the end of the day. Each of them suffer their own demons. Each of them suffer their own trials and tribulations at the end of the day. We don't know other people's story. So why go break each other down? Obviously, if you're being a dick in the community, right? Like an outward dick, not like streamer dick, like fun, happy vibes. If you're actually just being a dick in the community, obviously people are going to see that and pinpoint that out, right?
Exactly.
But if you're busy making wholesome content and you find that your peers are backstabbing you behind your back for things that are out of your control, it puts a very big mental weight on your head as well.
100%.
And that diversely affects your content that you delivered, which then affects your audience, because your audience can see you're not 100% in what you're doing. Now they're worried.
Exactly. And okay, well, I think you said that very well, which was the what's it called, the cutthroat thing. Unfortunately, I feel like there's a misconception between supporting and, how do I say this? I need to pick my words carefully, because I don't want to upset anyone. Actually, I don't fucking care if I upset anyone. I hope people get upset. At me on Twitter, do it. There's a misconception between supporting people and just being a viewer, right? So there's people's streams that I watch as a viewer, right? I enjoy watching your stream, right? There's also some people's streams that I watch as a supporter. So I'm gonna give you an example. There's like every day when I'm on Twitch or when I'm live, there's like 50 other people live as well, okay? Now I need to have a reason to come watch your stream, right? That's pretty much how it works. So now what people do is they pretty much just, they're like, oh, I'm coming to your stream, and I'm like, you tell them like, yo, I'm also gonna go live soon, but I'm gonna watch your stream for a bit now, right? Now that's also a big no-no. I know you know that. That's a big no-no for anyone. But now people get not upset, but people were like, oh, you never lurk in my streams, or they'll bring stuff like that up. Oh, you never watch my streams, or they sub to you, for example, then you don't sub back, then they'll bring something up like that. Like, that's not how it's supposed to be. If I sub to you, it's because I want to support you and I genuinely enjoy your content. If I watch your stream, exactly the same thing. You can't sub to fucking everyone. Hello? Where money doesn't grow on trees. Like, I'd love to be able to do that, but it's not, unfortunately, it's not one of those things that we can do. And then the main problem is that people take that personally. Why, I don't know. Why, I do not know. Absolutely, I have no fucking idea why you would take that personally, because it is honestly just, dude, it's just part of Twitch. It's part of one of those things. It's one of those things that to be on Twitch, to be the best, you have to be live while other people's live, right? And you can't always watch their streams then. Like I can't watch people's streams while I'm live. You can't watch people's streams while they're live. And that doesn't mean it should be something that gets brought up in conversation.
It's also very circumstantial, because I've dealt with a lot of issues, right? You've seen it. So I come into your stream, I wish you luck. I've taken the time to come to your stream, wish you luck, spam your emotes. I can't stay because my internet will not allow that. It's weird. I can stream on some days, but there's not a single day where I stream where there's not issues with this internet, because it's LTE, because we live out in the plot, because we moved here to save up for the wedding. I cannot change that. I physically can't. I've contacted so many fiber places to see if they can put fiber in here. They can't. So I'm stuck with resources. So what I do, I use my Twitter as an outlet to help people do that, because I grew up in the scene from 2013 all the way to 2018 with people not wanting to support the channel. And I said to myself when I started streaming, if I have the ability to help someone get out there using my community that we've built up over the years, and it helps them get over that barrier of they feel no one is supporting them, I will do that, because it helps them not get into not get into that mindset of no one's here, no one's supporting me. I said this yesterday when I was speaking to Snare and Tendo. That is what I pride myself on in the community, is making sure that even if I'm not in your stream, I'm making sure that other people are coming to watch your stream as well, because I don't want you to feel that no one is here pitching up. No one is there supporting you. That's why I retweet the way I do. That is why I do what I do.
But also,
wait, hold on. There was a tweet longer to cancel me. Hold on.
Was there? Wait, can I see it?
What?
Can I see it?
Hold on. Who is trying to cancel me? I'm interested in this.
It's probably not now.
Did
that happen?
Not now.
Do you know about it?
No, this is news.
Okay, well, maybe like Dragon Void said that he might have been wrong.
I couldn't imagine people wanted to cancel me unless I actively said I support Duke Nukem 3D. No, wait, hold on. I actually like Duke Nukem 3D. If I said I actively like Duke Nukem forever, there you go. There's your cancel.
Don't want to upset the Duke Nukem fans, dude. Don't want to upset those. Wait. There was a thing on Twitter. There was a thing on Twitter, though. I remember there was a thing on Twitter because you tweeted about it. I remember there was a thing on Twitter about people. I don't know if people complained that you retweeted too much or something. I don't know the context of the story. That's what I'm asking you.
So what happened is someone messaged me on Discord and they said, "Listen, bro, my timeline is getting clogged, so I'm gonna unfollow you." And I was like, "Okay, that's all Gucci Mane." And then I heard in the pipeline, more people complain about me retweeting all these go live posts and all these other things, and I'm going, okay.
So just mute him. Hello? Why do you have to bring that up?
Mute me? I mean, so what happened was it eventually got to that point where I was like, okay, I might just delete Twitter completely because it directly interferes with what my mission is. And I had a talk with Bumflosky, and he told me, he said, unapologetically be yourself, but I've since dumbed down the retweeting just so that I can also focus on my content, because at the end of the day, it's a double-edged sword. If I'm constantly retweeting people's stuff, no one sees my things either. So
fair enough.
It's which is fair enough to me, but for that kind of thing to pop up in the scene, when you are around for as long as I am, there will always be drama. Sometimes it's the drama you cause, sometimes it's drama caused by someone else for you. So I'm not saying I'm innocent. There was a thing where we did a giveaway with what's that application everyone uses? Anyway, I had a massive influx of YouTube subscribers. People called it out and said, okay, but what's buying things? I'm like, no, we're doing a giveaway. And I added the people who were doing the giveaway and they were explaining it. No, people were carrying on. Yeah, Gleam, that one. Thanks, Captain Ket. So people were losing their minds about it. They were like, oh, but he's growing with all of this stuff. And it really honestly broke a lot of my spirit in that YouTube time. And it caused a lot of drama in the scene. So I was just like, yeah, I've been around the block with drama in the scene and outside of the scene. So yeah.
So people were upset that you were growing. Essentially, people were upset that you were growing because you used a YouTube subscription as an entry.
And so the problem with that thing is, right, subs don't matter on YouTube. We all know this because YouTube's algorithm also goofs. People say click the bell icon for a reason, because it used to be where if you're subscribed, your videos will pop up first, but YouTube now makes it that even if people are subscribed, they push the content they want to see, not what you want to see. So that's why the bell icon is there, so you get the notifications, so that you go and click for the engagement, for that kind of thing. So the problem with that whole thing is there was this whole influx of subscribers, but no one was watching the content. So a lot of people were like, oh, but he's farming sub numbers, he's buying things, and I was going, listen, did you bother to ask me directly? Did you? And it was subtweets. It was like, jabs here and there and doing that. And I'm just going, I'm an adult. You're an adult. I'm an adult. you're an adult. Just message me and we can talk about it. It was the same thing with the retweet thing. So I don't know what it is with me. I'm trying to now just keep more to myself. And a lot of people have asked me, "Are you okay?" I don't see this anymore. And I just told them the scene has made me very, stay inside my bubble and focus on me now, because what is the point of trying to help people if it's gonna make other people upset?
It's the same thing with what I said earlier.
It's not my fault, I'm trying to help other people. Message me and then tell me, okay, I don't like it, then I'll just tell you, mute me or unfollow me. That's up to you. Thank you for addressing it, but I'm trying to help other people also get seen.
Bro, people are so fucking petty. Dude, and I bet you it was a local person, wasn't it?
I don't know. Because no one ever stepped up, man. No one stepped up.
I bet it was someone local. God, people are so fucking petty.
This is the problem I have with that kind of thing, is no one messages me directly. I hear it from friends in the scene who are friends with others, but they won't tell me who it is because they want to protect their friend. So I'm like, okay, it was the same thing with like coming into people's stream. I can see it on both sides of the coin. I always try and look at it on the both sides of the coin. So what I do is I've got a list of people I follow and I actively enjoy their streams, but because of internet, I can't stay.
Yeah.
I go into your stream.
And that's fair. There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. I had to make a longer post to explain it because people were getting fucking upset about it.
Because they probably thought that you were promoting yourself, right? I mean, think it's that. Oh, of course it's fucking that.
Exactly.
Oh,
there
you type
go.
a message so much that, I'm actively promoting myself. God, dude, I'm going to get so fucking upset, dude. You don't get me. I get so mad because people... Dude, once again, it's probably the fucking local scene. People do not let anyone have anything nice at all. Everyone has to like shit on each other. I don't get it. Why?
Exactly. I do this. I go into your stream, I spam your emotes, I wish you luck on your stream, and then I gotta bounce. I do this for every streamer because, again, I want them to feel that someone is there. I'm not there to steal your clout. If you're worried about your clout being stolen, I don't even play the same games as you.
Yeah.
Please tell me, right? I come into your stream, you are playing CS:GO. I spam your emotes, I wish you luck. Okay. Do you see me playing CS:GO on my channel?
Obviously not. And
no,
also,
because I don't.
Sorry to interrupt you, but also, why in God's green fuck do we have emotes then? For it to be spammed. When people spam, I have a twerk it emote. If I see that emote, dude, a little light goes on in my heart, I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Someone used my emote. Why do we have emotes then? To use it, to spam it. Why the fuck not?
This is my thing, right? I'm trying to... If you have your own community and you're happy with them, right? That's all Gucci Mane, all right? That's fine. That's good. I still want you to know that there's someone here who spams your emotes, who wishes you well on the stream, and I do it with full in the heart content here. To tell you, you're gonna have a great stream. Hope you have a good one. Sorry I can't stay. This internet sucks. Up until the day I get like a freaking gigabit fiber, then I'll put everyone on and just look. But at the end of the day, I don't understand this cutthroat mentality. I'm not here to steal clout. I've been here long enough to and it's not a knock on anyone, but I've been here long enough to understand that I have my community and they will come when they want to watch, and if new people come along, that's cool. I'm not going out of my way to go to your channel to steal your people, because they came here for you. They came here for your content. They're not here to go to anyone else and say, okay, I'm never going to watch him again. And if they do, if someone comes into my chat, because they come into my chat, they say hello, they leave, I don't get mad about it. I don't. I'll freely give you a shout out. If I then don't see people in my chat, okay, well then you found someone else. Yeah. Congratulations. I hope that they entertain you. I do. I don't work with that mentality of you come into your stream, you spam emotes, and you leave, and then I'm thinking in my head, oh no, this is self-advertising. Oh, I must protect everybody. No.
It's so dumb. And also, I don't know if this is just me, this is just my mind, but there's no way in this fucking life that if someone actually self-promotes, let's say I go to your channel and someone self-promotes themselves, there's no way in my mind that I'm going to go to a stream. I'm sorry, because you literally just did exactly the one thing that a lot of people that you just shouldn't do. You shouldn't self-promote, right? That's like the number one rule, I guess, of content creation, I guess. But I personally don't, like, I wouldn't, if someone chases clout on someone else's stream, I, as a person, would never give that person light of day. And I feel, maybe it's just me, but I feel as a human, no one is gonna follow that train, right? Unless there are people out there that are like genuinely looking for other people in other people's streams, actively promoting themselves like, oh, let me go watch his stream. Fuck no, I'm not gonna do that. Why the fuck would I do that?
And that's why I have Marge. You know, you come in, you spam your link, and then Marge just slap the ban hammer on you.
Oh, dude, I permaban. Oh god, I ban anyone, dude. I don't even care anymore. I don't even care anymore. I've banned people that I've had that were like genuine. I thought like genuine viewers and stuff, and they usually start off like it's like nice people, and then they just one day they just turn into a dick, and then I permaban them. I don't give second chances as well. It's very rare that I give a second chance.
I can understand from the streamer's perspective when someone comes into your chat and you say hello and they don't answer back, right? But I don't have that time, because the moment I come into your on 140p, I'm not joking, or 160p, that little circle, that little loading circle on stream, it happens. So I can't even hear you say hello. So this is why I use Twitter. This is why I tell people, go follow Twitter so I can give you a shout out, so I can tell you, hey, listen, I hope you have a fantastic stream. If I don't stay long enough for me to reply to say hello, that's why I spam your emotes. That's my hello to you and wishing you a lovely stream. That's what I want for people, right? So I can understand from their perspective that if you don't reply, then they're like, okay, this guy's just here to spam and then leave. Yeah. So I can understand that point, but then come talk to me about it. Send me a message saying, listen, this is a little bit of an issue. Can we talk about it? Yes, no, maybe.
Be adults. Yes,
we sort it. Like we're adults, you know? So I don't know, man. I don't know. I've been here a very long time, and let me be honest with you. When was it? About 3 weeks ago, I was honestly considering retiring. Yeah, retiring from the scene completely.
Honestly,
like putting the microphone away, putting the camera away, putting it all away, and saying RustyPieLover's era is done.
I'm sorry that happened. That fucking sucks. And this is why. I don't want you to agree with me if you don't want to, but this is why I'm very against I hate being labeled as a South African streamer. I find it very, very, very annoying because I don't want to be a South African streamer. I want to be an international streamer. I don't want to compete with RustyPieLover. I don't want to compete with Cam Siege. I don't want to compete with fucking Soda Poppin'. I want to compete with the best, right? I want to be up there because that should be your goal. Your goal should be the best, right? The odds of it happening is literally less than 0.001% is there. Like less than 0.1% make it. That's not just a number, that's a fact. Less than 0.1% make it. And being labeled as a local streamer, like, yeah, it's cool and all if you're like in the local scene and a lot of people know about you. I guess that's cool, because I'm gonna be honest with you, it's amazing when I'm like in someone's stream like, oh dude, I've seen your streams. Like, that's cool. I dig that. That's not bad. However, I don't want to be labeled as a local streamer, because I said this once and I said it again. 99% of the people in the local scene are cunts. All of them. Because what they do is they literally they will just degrade you. They'll grind you down. And I'm very fortunate to have quite an international base. Obviously, majority of my viewers are South African, and I love them. I'm localist lacquer. I'm the same. However, I like my international viewers just as much as my South African viewers. To be honest, the most toxic viewers I have are all South African. I wonder fucking why, dude. I wonder why.
Look. I don't bum on anyone, because at the end of the day, each person is their own thing. Right?
Fair enough.
It's fine to be a local streamer. It's fine to be a local streamer. It's fine to be called that. But then, don't stab each other in the back. Don't be two-faced.
Just let people have good shit, dude. Like this.
Exactly.
If someone does well on the stream, let them have their day. God, dude, because you're gonna have a day. You're gonna have a good day. Like, I'll say it. When I announced that I went full-time, bruh, I had a great week, dude. My numbers were high. I was getting mad donations, mad gifted subs. Everything was great. And then a week went by and my shit went down. And that happens to everyone. You have highs and then you fall. You're only as good as your last stream.
Exactly. It's like hitting partner, you know, and we all want that. Like the thing is, it's in the back of our minds. We want to hit partner, right? Because then the work starts. Once you've hit partner, that's really when your work starts, right? And it's this thing where again, I'm not bumming on anyone, and again, this whole conversation is if the shoe fits, wear it, right?
Exactly.
If you don't like what we're saying, then
You should.
clearly something of this is affecting you. If not, then you understand. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like it. That's again, shoe fits. But there's this stigma in the community where once you've hit partner, now you're a big shot. We have in South Africa, I want to say 20 partners max at the moment, right? If you look at the broader spectrum of Twitch, you take uh, Australia, right, who is now up and coming. They've got their own ingest server. They've got their everything. They are getting more partners by the day than we do in years.
Yeah.
And I have spoken to Australian streamers, right, versus South African streamers, and the vibe is completely different. It's not. It doesn't apply to everybody. It obviously doesn't apply to everybody, but you can see the difference in the support system from their side versus our support system.
Yeah.
It's also a matter of, and I said this in that podcast yesterday, that if Twitch put more visibility for South African streamers and content creators, if the world was more visible to what we do, I have seen more production value from local streamers and content creators than I've seen overseas, right? The moment there's exposure here, people are going to skyrocket.
I also
Proper
think so.
skyrocket. I'm not talking small numbers like 100 100, 200 views. I'm talking thousands. I mean, you look at people like yourself, you look at people like Moonflower, you look at people like Cam. Cam is doing fantastic. You look at people like Chloe, who recently got partnered.
Yeah.
You look at people like Tendo. You look at people like Bum. There's too many streamers to mention.
Exactly.
So you can
And
tell.
Sorry to pause you. I just want to pause you real quick.
Yep.
You know what's our biggest problem? Our biggest problem is we are all rotating viewers. Why? Because only the local people that come watch us. So someone like Chloe, who has worked her ass off, that has built such a fundamental international viewer base, I'm gonna say it like this, she did it right. She has built such an international viewer base that she can go live whenever the fuck she wants. She'll probably have viewers, right? We are so set in our slot, kind of, that if I go live at 3 a.m., dude, the odds of me having viewers, the same numbers that I have during the day, is minuscule.
Exactly, because again, it's time zone based, you know.
Very
it's
time
dependable
zone
on our own audiences, not there. Exactly, muffled farting. Oh goodness, I love your community's names. But it's also time zones, you know. If you look like Rachel K, she also did it right, you know. She's hitting. What is she on now? She's at a ridiculous amount right now. People are streaming at times. People are streaming at times that are more suited for international viewers because that's where the traction is. That is why I do morning streams, because that's just when America starts going to bed, and just when Australia starts going to bed, and when we start building this thing up.
International viewers.
I would love to start streaming at like 4 a.m, but it would shaft me because I still have a 6 to 6 job every day that I have to balance. I have a wife, I have family, I have projects that I need to do. Mistress Maud also, you know, and we'll get to that topic of conversation too, because she also did it right. She also did it right, you know.
Mistress Maud. Okay, listen, I know we don't like her. Okay, I get it. A lot of people don't like her, but she is so. I'm telling you, she knows exactly what she's doing, dude. She knows exactly what she's doing.
She hit the content right. She's like Amaranth, right? And I know people don't like that lady, right? I know. But at the end of the day, Twitch is about content. It's not about gaming. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, but Twitch is mostly gaming." Yeah,
not anymore.
That's true.
It used to be,
but
not
it's
anymore.
not. It's art. It is, and I mean, if you look at like what's her name? Little Amazon, who does all the body painting, and she does the cosplays. That is amazing to see. That is amazing. Mistress Maud did it right? She capitalized on a specific audience, a specific type of content, and made that her niche, right? And then people say, she made it her niche. She's what, ASMR and hot tubs. It's content.
And titties.
It's content, and people get upset. Like the thing is, it's people say like women have it easier on Twitch. Yes, they do. Women do have it easy on Twitch. Women get harassed easier. Women get trolled
a lot easier.
Women get stalked easier. So anyone that tells me that women have it easier, you need to look at your own content. You do.
That's true. Okay, I agree, but I also disagree on one part with you though. I disagree on one part with you. I agree with the fact that look, I'm an avid Moonflower supporter. Mooney knows I love Moonflower to death. He's one of my best friends. So I'm always in a stream, dude. Always. But dude, the amount of shit that she gets from, like, a guy will literally come into a chat, dude. Brand new viewer. I'm like, yo, you're kind of cute, you know? Like, you know, do you have a boyfriend?
Exactly.
Shit like that, dude. I'm like, how the fuck? How, as a normal human being, how do you fucking
say that?
Right, dude? And it's all because there are these little internet fucking warriors, dude, behind their keyboards, right? But there's something I disagree with as well. I'm a guy, okay? You're a married guy. You're married to a woman, okay? Why? Because you like women. I'm a guy. I dig chicks, dude. Obviously, I'm gonna maybe watch a little bit more female not female streamers in that sense, but I like the opposite sex, okay? I like females. So, and the demographic for Twitch is like 80% male audience and 20% female audience, right? So obviously, guys like chicks. So what do? They go watch a female streamer. If a female streamer is hot, why the fuck would you not watch them? It's not a bad thing. It's literally not a bad thing. And you put the nail in the coffin, or not the nail in the coffin, you put the hammer right on the nail's head where you said you have to look at your own content. Because you can't blame a chick because she's doing well that she's the problem. Bull fucking shit, dude.
That is people's hormones. Exactly, that is people's hormones, and it's the end of the day. That's the fact of the matter, and it's the same with the LGBTQIA streamers, right? They are more prone to attacks because, like you said, there are more keyboard warriors, and I feel for them, you know, I do, because from where you can come to entertain people. With dickish people behind a keyboard thinking that they are great. And I know this can happen to anybody. I mean, I've had people come into my stream. I've had people come into my stream where my wife sits next to me. We were playing Doom. And they were like, oh, your wife should show her titties. Yes, dude, if you say that to me, IRL, I will blixem you into your grave. Because you're hiding behind that. I had them insta-banned. But you see, it's that kind of thing. You and I might be prone to trolls, and we'll be like, oh, okay, well, whatever, right? Ladies have it a little bit differently because it's a little bit dangerous for them, and the same with
people DM them, dude. Like,
exactly, with the people of the LGBTQIA plus community, it is more difficult for those demographic people to be on this platform without harassment, right?
Exactly.
And yes, females might get viewers easier because it is male demographic versus female.
That's how it is. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's nature, and there's nothing wrong with it. People need to understand gender. What about it? Like, what does a lady streaming like this or like this? It doesn't matter. What does her gender identity have to do with her content? What does it have to do? Absolutely nothing. So if you are using someone's gender or sex or preferences to say, oh, but they're getting more viewers than they don't deserve it, whatnot, shut your mouth, jabroni. Work on your own fucking content.
Exactly. Well, the thing is, there's a broader subject here, which is you get two types of female streamers. I'm just gonna label them as two though. Yeah, there's probably more. I'm just labeling them as two. You get the female streamer. I'm gonna use Chloe as an example because I love Chloe to death. She's one of my best friends. Chloe literally goes live, talks for like 10 minutes, and plays games. Okay, I've never seen Chloe wear a crop top. I've never seen Chloe wear any derogatory clothing. Okay, not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm a guy. I like tits and ass. That's how I am. But there are female streamers that really do push the boundary to wearing clothes that is a bit more showing. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But then you cannot complain about comments that you're going to get when you are inviting them. I'm not saying it's right. It's true. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying what people are doing is right. Please, love of God, I'm not saying what people are doing is right. But because we live in such a fucked society, we live in such a society where women are put on these little sex pedestals where, like, if you see it, I'm going to be completely honest here, dude. If you walk in the street with your dad and you're a Checkers and there's a hot chick, dude, my dad has done this. Even my mom has done this. You see a chick with a nice rack, he'll go like, damn, that girl has a nice rack.
Exactly.
But it's how life is. It's literally how life is. It's not a bad thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing.
No.
But if you invite that in, if you are sitting there calling your sub your daddies or shit like that, and you're like pushing sexually suggestive content, I don't feel it is fair of you to complain about people saying over the top shit, right? Again, I'm not saying it's right because it's not right. As a normal human being, it's not right. Okay, we can worship women all we want. Like I said, I like this and ass. I'm a woman. I like women overall. I'm not saying it's right that people go and they like put to sexually suggestive comments towards them. God, I would love to have a girl's fucking opinion on this, but I don't know, for some reason chicks don't want to talk to me. I'd love to have a chick's opinion on this, but again, it comes down to the part as well. Then maybe in the end, you should check your own fucking content.
That's the thing, right? There's people call them titty streamers, right? That's what they're called. Okay, there's what's wrong with it? You know, she's not. At the end of the day, they're providing content to a specific demographic, and it obviously comes with its drawbacks. It's like you playing CS:GO, right? It's might not be on the same level, but like if you're playing CS:GO and you're playing AK rank, just like as a thing. I've played CS:GO so long ago, I forgot what the freaking ranks are. But like you're playing AK rank and you get like a master coming into your channel and then harassing you because you're terrible, or you're playing Dark Souls and someone comes into your stream and say, oh, you're playing with tag team, how lame, and things like that. You know, everything has a specific demographic, and every demographic will obviously have either elitists coming to make cock, trolls coming to make cock, or just like generally creepo people being just generally cock people.
People are weird. There's so many millions, billions of people.
It's such a big debate that you and I can have about this, and we agree on most points on it. You know, there's too many variables to say this is right, this is wrong, because people feel, yeah, this is not Twitch content. You should keep it to, you know, OnlyFans, Instagram, that kind of thing. Other people feel, hey, you know, Twitch is a platform. I'm more on the spectrum of Twitch is a platform for content. If you want to watch that, it's there. If you don't want to watch it, turn it off. That's what Twitch is for.
Literally.
Turn it off.
It's such a stupid thing. Or people find it like it's such a stupid thing to say as well, but it literally is that easy. If you don't want to watch something, just don't. Just fucking don't. It's like I'm a big dude, right? And I know that. Like I'm a fat fuck. I get it. I 100% get it. So I get a lot of people that like come into my stream and they're like literally just shit on the way I look. Like, but why are you watching me then? Like, is this what you get out of your day? Is this exactly? Is this what you get out of your day? To come shit on me? Because I mean, if that's gonna make your day, by all means, dude, shit on me all you want. I mean, I'm obviously gonna fucking ban you anyway. It's just, yeah, dude, this, like you said, just watch something else then. If you don't want to watch it, don't fucking watch the stream. It's literally not that hard. It's not even, like I said, it's such a meme because Twitch also said it, so people made it such a meme, but it's quite literally like that. It's a bunch of fucking old Twitch viewers, people who've been on Twitch for too long, that can't accept the norm of change, because change is inevitable. Things are going to change. Twitch is no longer just a gaming platform. Why is the #1 category on Twitch just chatting? Because that's the content that people like. People like that type of content. People don't want to watch just games all the time. There's obviously other people that just like gameplay. I'm one of those people that prefer gameplay streams, unless it's like a really big just chatting thing, like a game show that someone maybe hosts or something. Like or like the Streamer Awards that Cutie Center and them did. Stuff like that. I don't mind watching stuff like that. But I'm more of a gamer. I would like to watch more gaming stuff. And there's people out there that's gonna like watch more just chatting stuff, or ASMR, or fucking music, for all I care. Everyone has their own content they want to watch.
Exactly, and the point of the argument is, don't blame other people's route of content for your lack of innovation. Don't find excuses.
Exactly.
If you're too busy finding excuses, you don't have enough time to make content. Then
you can make.
If you're too busy making excuses, make content. Don't make excuses. Make content.
You can complain all you want about X, Y, and Z streamer doing well compared to you. All you want. It is not it literally is not going to make any difference. Like that chick is sitting there with her titties out, with 10,000 subs, smiling her way to the bank while we're sitting down. She doesn't give a fuck, dude. She literally does not give a little bit of a fuck.
And at the end of the day, people can say, yes, obviously some categories are going to be easier to make viewership on. Yes, you can be a quote-unquote sexual streamer or whatever the case may be, and you may do it. That's the content you want to do. Like, go for it, you know? If people want to do Fortnite for the rest of their existence, then go for it. It's content at the end of the day. You as a person as that content creator, it depends on what you do when you hit that content line of, it's growing now. Do you remain humble, or do you start letting it get to your head? And some of the people that I've spoken to that have disappeared from the content creation world, some people have spiked in things and then they didn't know how to deal with it. Then they fell off and disappeared. Or the egos get big and then they get put in place and then no one wants to watch them again. So it depends on what you do with your content. I always say remain humble because you had to start from zero. When you started your journey, you had to start from zero and you had to build it. So why let your ego expand because suddenly you're starting to see results? It's good to celebrate success. I'm not saying don't celebrate your success, because success gives you the drive to do even better. Never remain stagnant. Always fine tweak your brand, fine tweak who you are as a person, and always try to strive to do better. But remain humble when if things are starting to grow for you and you remain humble, people are going to be like, this person's sweet. And on a positive note for you, Mr. Host, you are doing fantastic. Like, don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Thank you.
I watched, and you are due for fantastic, amazing things. Just keep being the guy you are.
Thank you, man.
And
That's very kind of you.
I can really only see, like, your partnership is going to be next year, 2 years. You'll
Working
get that
towards it.
partnership. You're destined for greatness. So just
The
keep
main, I think
being
my main barrier, I would say, is quite literally, I hate to say this, my main barrier is getting more viewers. But it is something that comes with time. Unless something insane happens, right, and you blow up. But my main barrier is that, because there are, like, for example, today, dude, I streamed Sea of Thieves, right? My homie messaged me afterwards and he was like, dude, did the chat enjoy it? And I said, I'm going to be completely honest with you, my chat was fucking dead. Literally. There was like 2 people talking, which is still 2 people. I'm not thankful for it or whatever, but it's not what I'm used to, right? But I told him I genuinely fucking enjoyed it. Because I streamed with him and I streamed with Mooney and I streamed with one of my homies. So it was enjoyable for me. And I guess sometimes I just have to accept that there is going to be bad days. There's going to be bad days. Yeah. You're only as good as your last stream. You're only as good as your last stream. And for me, I've seen this. I've seen it so many times over and over. When I do just chatting shit, dude, and I have like planned content, bruh, it does so well compared to my gaming streams. It does so fucking well. I can't do just chatting all the time because I have a lot of people that does like just chatting. They want to see me play games. Even if it's just for 5 or 10 minutes. But I digress. Sorry, I went completely off topic there. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it.
No. So for me, you hit the nail on the head. So for a large period, you saw I was doing Stardew Valley because I was doing a specific run and I wanted to get it done, right? And I built up quite a bit of an audience. And now that Stardew Valley is done, I don't want to play it to the point where I don't like the game anymore, right? So I've put it to bed for a little bit up until, Haunted Chocolatier and I think Witchbrook. I think the similar type of games to Stardew Valley. Once those come out, I'll revert to that. But it's basically like a soft reset for my channel, And then in this last 2 weeks, I've been trying to like figure out what is it that I want to stream up until those points. And it's been difficult, I've been trying, Dota 2 tutorials, been doing editing streams, been doing, a whole bunch of stuff, trying to see what it is that I'm enjoying. And I reverted back to my YouTube roots, man. Loaded up Fallout 4, loaded up Witcher 3, play those 2 concurrently every day up until I get to that point where, we do that. And there's always 2 things that you need to understand about streaming is you have the streamers or the viewers that come for you, and then the viewers that come for the game.
Yep.
And the large majority of your viewership, unfortunately,
comes for the game.
Is for the game.
Yep.
Comes for the game. So the moment you change, you have a problem. Chat is saying we're missing something here.
What are they saying? What did we miss? What did we miss?
I think
type it again. Type it again and we'll get there. Type it again and we'll respond to it. That is true. That it's like being a variety streamer or labeled as a variety streamer. It's very, very difficult because you jump games and stuff all the time. And if I were to stream just one game all the time and build an audience from one stream or one game all the time, the moment you swap, you're going to see such a dip in numbers And that's completely natural. That's why being variety is not always the best way to grow, but it is a way to grow. Because, for example, when I did the GTA Chaos mod streams, I loved the GTA Chaos mod streams. But obviously, then people come back and they're like, "Oh, when you play more GTA, like I don't want to play GTA all the time. I'm going to play this now," and then those viewers just leave.
Okay, so Sting Dream says, but are you only talking about Twitch or all platforms? Twitch is more diverse than YouTube. YouTube will not allow that kind of thing whatsoever. I will give you an example, right? I made a thumbnail for Subverse. So for those who don't know Subverse, go look on Steam. I'm not going to say anything. Just go look on Steam, okay? It had a lot of like XCOM, strategy, bullet hell type vibes, but it was made by a porn company. I'm not joking. 100% it's made by a porn company.
Nice.
So I had to skid around on this Let's Play for YouTube to make sure that there were obviously no nudity in videos, because you're not allowed to do that.
Yep.
They took down my thumbnail every time because the robot lady, they considered her nude. So I was like, okay. Can't do that, have to zoom in on her face up until the point where the thumbnail could get back up. Damn. So YouTube is a lot more stricter than what Twitch is.
A lot more strict than
Twitch, I feel, Twitch is more variety-based content than I feel YouTube is, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can find anything on YouTube.
YouTube did have a spell where they had porn on. No jokes. They did. I think it was back in 2015 or 2016. You could find porn on YouTube. So YouTube, as much as it is fine to do content on, I think streaming-wise, YouTube is still in an infancy of streaming, right? They're getting it right. And you would sooner get noticed on YouTube than you would on Twitch. If you follow the correct algorithm and you're lucky that your video hits all of the right spots, you will grow faster on YouTube than you will on Twitch. And that's why a lot of people say push out YouTube content. While the ASMR streamers are almost naked, so it's almost porn. Yeah, basically.
But it's pretty much that's what he's saying, though. That's what Rusty is saying. Rusty is saying that Twitch is a lot more. There's a lot more. How can I say, loopholes that you can get through to do stuff, where YouTube has a little bit of a more of a strict, they're more strict. They check shit that they check for the wrong things. Essentially, they have a very good, I'm guessing they use AI and maybe some people as well. But like you also said, like Steam Dream also said, if you do hot tub streams on YouTube, it's not going to get pushed that easily. Like people are going to have to go look for it to find it. Mm-hmm. It's not going to get pushed to the front page of YouTube. It's just not going to happen. But again, it's the same. There's content on YouTube that is not considered family friendly, obviously. But if you go look for it, you will find it. Where Twitch is more like kind of, hey, you go to our main page, you see ASMR, there's a hot tub section, let's click on that. Easy claps.
And chat kind of hits it on the head, because we don't have a ingest server in South Africa, right? This is what chat needs to understand, and content creators as a whole. For South Africa, especially for SA, we are still a blip on the map. We have great content creators. We do. I mean, you look at someone like High and Rich, who does all these crazy innovations on their streams, right? And it's unheard of. It's new things. But is he seen? No, because Twitch doesn't have great discoverability. Now they're doing all these boosted hype trains and boost the stream and things. That's great. It's good to see that. But do they put it in the correct places? Twitch is an application that makes money, and
they make money.
I feel that Twitch also doesn't conform to their rules the way they should. If you ban someone, they're supposed to be banned. You don't ban them for 3 days and then come back on. I mean, I think it was Amaranth. She's been banned for like the 9th time and she's back. Why? Because she makes money.
She makes them fuckloads of money.
She makes a lot of money. So why would money. Why would they shoot themselves in the foot? But you see, if you and I do something similar, we're permabanned because
we're nothing. We're the minority.
We don't make revenue. Dude. So at the end of the day, Twitch is a business, and they make business decisions, but their business is hypocritical. YouTube don't care. YouTube will ban you. They don't care.
They don't care. The thing is,
they don't care.
I think a lot of people don't get this, but Twitch used to be years ago a gaming platform, right? Now it has evolved into this content platform, right? Twitch is no longer a small little business that someone is running because of, how can I say, a small business someone is running because of all these gaming streams they want to push. It is now quite literally like it's a Los Angeles based company, California based company that is out to make money. You know, they're out to make money, they're out to make revenue. And that's why they have stuff like hype trains or gifted subs and stuff. Because look what they did now. Look what they did. They took something they already had, which is a hype train, which already is a great thing. Now they're changing it to make it a boost train. So essentially, the more money you as a streamer make, which indirectly Twitch also makes because Twitch gets 50% of everything. Now Twitch makes more money and also the streamer gets a little bit pushed up on the stream, right? But then again, a boost train is going to happen, right? Your streamers may be going to go like, maybe it's going to get recommended to, let's say 100 people. Out of 100 people, 5 people click. Out of 5 people, you are lucky if one stays. You are lucky. And Twitch is using this boost train, and people are going to be like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. When essentially, it is probably, in the end, it's not going to give you that big of a return. Because it's like raids, okay? I've been raided countless times by people with 300-400 viewers, right? I get raided. I can count on one hand, on one fucking hand of people that came from those 300-400 viewer raids of people that stayed on one fucking hand. Because raids is, you're essentially just sending off a bunch of lurkers to another streamer. Let's say 80%, no, fuck, even 80%. Let's say 40% of the people are lurking, 60% are active chatters, right? So now the moment you raid them, 60% clicks off immediately because they don't know you. They don't know who you are. They came to watch Rusty today. They don't know you're to watch HenricoM. Rusty rated me with 400 viewers. They don't care. Rusty's done streaming. Good night. Going to bed. 40% are lurkers. 20% of them just realized that you've now rated someone, so they close the stream. Out of the 20% that is left from that stream, one person maybe talks and actively engaged you, but the odds of them coming back is so minuscule because you have to be able to catch someone just like that. That's why I do raids. I like raiding people. I like giving people my lurkers, but I don't think raids work. In the end, it doesn't, because if you look at your if you look at your analytics as well, you'll see you get raided and that little spike goes up, and as that spike hits, it drops down fucking immediately.
And that's the thing, right? Raids help to a point. I think a lot of people hedge their bets on raids being the thing, but at the end of the day, it can only help you so much. And you know, it can have that benefit of making you noticed a little bit more. But like you said, I was rated by, I think it was a cooking channel. It was the strangest thing. It happened when I was doing the Hot Wings challenge. They rated me with 200 people. None stayed. No one stayed from that raid. So you need to understand, any new content creator, raids are great. It's a great way to welcome people into your community, but whether people stay or not, it's not going to make, the way you do it is you grind, you network, and you know, people say network, right? But you build relationships with people you want to collab with. This is why I reached out to our esteemed host, because I like his content, I like him as a person, I want to do great things with him in the future, right? That's how you network. You build a relationship with people, not just for your own business game, but you want to get them to know them as a person as well. Because at the end of the day,
make friends.
We want to make friends as well. We're all trying to create content, but at the end of the day, if you're going to get rated, you need to be over 1K viewer raters. That's the thing, right? You can get rated by someone with over 1,000 viewers, but who stays after that? It's the people who stay and actively stay, not just stay for like 1 or 2 or 3 streams and disappear into the ether. It's people who stay for your content, right?
And comes back.
Twitch, exactly. Twitch is difficult to do that because at any given time there's 20,000 people streaming. At any given time there's 20,000 people streaming.
Way more. Isn't it way more than that?
Well, I'm talking streamers, not viewers. Let's say minimum 20,000 people streaming, right? You are one of those 20,000 people. You have to prove that out of 20,000 people
should watch you.
Out of let's just take League of Legends. League of Legends is sitting at 303,000 viewers, right? That's more than 250,000 people watching League of Legends. If you stream in the League of Legends category, what is going to make those 303,000 people, majority watch your content. And remember, League of Legends is a MOBA. It's more for competitive viewing. It is, at the end of the day, all of these CSGO, Valorant, Apex Legends, all of these meta games right now is for the competitive scene.
Because people like that. People like watching competitive stuff.
Exactly. So as a casual viewer, if you don't play these games competitively, how are you going to break into that scene? You understand?
How are you going to get people to watch your stream?
Thing. Exactly. And at the end of the day, it's such a difficult thing for people to do this.
We're talking about raids now. I remember this like yesterday. This is 2017 when PUBG blew up, right? And I remember, so Dr. Disrespect and Shroud were playing together, right? And they were playing random squads, whatever the hell. And this chick was oblivious. She had never heard of Dr. Disrespect or Shroud, ever. And they kind of figured it out during the thing. So they both rated her, right? They both rated her with like, I think she got up to like 80,000 viewers, right? And after like the 2 raids, which is great. And then so 80,000 people, okay? 80,000 people. That was the stream. I was one of the people that followed her. She obviously got a lot of, I think she got like 10,000 followers that stream or whatever, right? She was live that day. She streamed. I checked in a week later again, and she was back on 5 viewers, dude. Back on 5 viewers. Raids are in the end it's getting people not only to, it's one thing to get a follow from it, dude, but it's about getting people to come back, and like that is the most difficult part because I do that as well a lot of times when when I watch someone and they raid someone. The moment they raid someone, I'm like, all right, cool. I go to the other person's chat, I spam their emote or their little raid messages or whatever, and I'm like, oh, Rusty raid or whatever the hell, and then I leave because I'm gonna go watch someone else now that I already follow. It's about keeping people and getting them to come back. It's about getting them to come back.
Tough. It's tough because a lot of people hedge that bet on that raid that says, you just need one big raid to make it. It's not
gonna happen. And also, sorry to interrupt you, but Steam Dream also said now, like the big people, like they raid their friends. Yeah, why the fuck not? Keep the community you already have between your friends. Like, why raid someone completely new that you have no idea of? You have no idea who they are. They might say something completely that you don't agree with, or they might say something that might insult one of your viewers, something. Like, you don't know them. Why not keep it in your friend group, dude? Why not? So I get it. I get why people do it. I get it.
To answer Muffled's thing is this is the thing, Muffled. You can be someone that has the personality. You can be someone that has the entertainment value, the it factor. Everyone entertains and does their thing a different way, right? We're all trying to innovate. We're all trying to stand out. But at the end of the day, it's the way you keep your audience, right?
Keep them with you.
Anyone can do it if you put your mindset to it, okay? But there are some people who and this is a difference in streamers, right? Are you an entertainer? Are you a competitive player? Or are you a streamer? Those are like your main categories of like people who play games. We're not talking ASMR streamers. We're not talking hot tub streamers. We're talking primarily gaming. You are either an entertainer, a competitive player, or a streamer. Now, what's the difference? Entertainers are like, hyped up, all these crazy things, madness, that kind of thing, right? Streamers are like your more chilled content creators, the guys who have the nice chilled vibe, and then you got your competitive players, right? You can be a mix of all three. I'm not saying I'm just an entertainer because I could go and play CSGO on a god tier level and everyone's going to go, excuse me. Or you get Mr. or our host, sorry, sir, I've got a stuttering problem. But you get our host who suddenly like puts on 27 different multiple hats and he falls under entertainment. You can have the it factor, but if the eyes are not there, it will demotivate you.
Exactly.
It's going to demotivate you.
100%. It's also like I feel like I label myself as just a funny fat guy on the internet. That's literally what I label myself as because I'm not good at video games. I try to be good at CS because it's a game that I've been playing for so long. So obviously there's a little bit of skill maybe in there somewhere. I just need to fucking find it. But I'm not a competitive player. Like I am competitive as a human. Like I like winning. That's just how it is. I just literally play games and I try to be funny. So I will maybe like have a rage. I'll like rage or scream or something.
Yeah, just to let you know, sorry to interrupt you. Your chat, just because you said that, they're going now.
Yeah, no, I can see it already, dude. I can see it already. I'm trying not
I
to
love it.
try not to look at it, dude.
I love it.
But yeah, I essentially know that I am bad at all video games, and I think that's kind of what makes it funny maybe as well. Like me doing something completely fucking stupid. Like someone's gonna sit there and they're gonna laugh. They're gonna laugh. And if I do something great, it's mostly like, okay, well, whatever. You did something good. Who cares, gummy bears? Let's do the funny. Do the funny. Do the funny.
You know what? At the end of the day, this is a difficult thing, but we still enjoy it.
Yep.
We do. We enjoy it because it's something that it chat I can't explain it, you know. As someone who has done this 9 years, I was asked the other day, how are you still going, you know? And it's a question I get often. How am I still going after 9 years? Because I spent 6 years doing YouTube. This year is year 3 on streaming, you know. I can't tell you 100% if it's because I'm stupid, if it's because I'm stubborn, or it's just because I love what I do.
You love what you do, dude.
And I wanna continue doing this until the day. But check mark on Twitch, that right there
That's the goal.
solidifies the 10 years that I've put my life into this. It sounds stupid, and I'm hedging my bets. Ooh,
It's ready to go.
nice.
Okay, let's go. Where are you going?
No, she is studying interior design, so she just finished a whole map layout of the house with lighting and everything, which is ridiculously good.
Nice.
How do you think this looks like it does, sir? You think I did this? I don't have that skill.
Dude,
I don't have that
Look
skill.
at my wall, dude. It's full of scratch marks on my chair, dude. Every day people are like, dude, I thought my monitor was dirty. And it's like, no, it's just my wall.
Oh, I thought that was you thinking that you were going to tear the flesh off of someone shooting you in
God.
the face for like the 5th, 6th, 7th time.
We'll go with that excuse. We'll go with that excuse.
It's you know, it's stupid, and I'm hedging my bets on it, but there, if I get that, I know for 10 years that I've busted my balls doing this. I get that.
That's
then
my
I'm
goal
like,
as well,
okay.
dude. That's my goal. Like it should be a lot of people. It should be a lot of people's goals to hit partner. Like, yeah, if you're just doing it completely casual and you have no wishes on pursuing this as a career, I've always literally like I can remember literally at the start of my life that I can remember, I've always liked making people laugh, and I used to be in all the drama classes. I loved the school plays. When I got a bit older, I loved singing and stuff, and I always just wanted to be I wanted to be an actor. I wanted to be an actor so fucking bad. But there was just never like I just never knew how to pursue that, right? Or even be a singer. I never knew how to pursue stuff like that, right? So I made the mistake of just finding the norm in society and just going into IT, or like finding some dead end job. And it was cool for the time, but I knew I was never where I was ever. I never felt the way I felt now, which is like I'm doing something for myself and I'm pursuing something that I really want to, right? And unfortunately, it does come with a lot of stress because, again, the financials is like the financials is the biggest thing. The financials is the absolute biggest thing because everyone needs money to survive. Everyone needs money to survive. I have this whole, you know it. Everyone knows it that watch my stream. Everyone knows like the whole any gifters thing in my stream, right? Like it really is a meme in my stream now, and I fully endorse it. I've helped other streamers so many times where I go to their channel and I'm like, all right, chat, let's go to this guy's stream, let's give them some subs. And we've gotten people like level 5 hype trains and I gotten them like insane support. But it literally is, if I say any gifters or anything and I get gifted subs, it's or if someone just subs, or someone donates or whatever, it is genuinely amazing for me because that literally contributes towards my salary. So now I need to find a way to like, luckily, like I said earlier, I saved a lot of money last year. So that if shit hits the fan, I'm going to be honest, like this month is not a good a month. This was the month before, or the month before that, even the month before that. This is like probably one of my worst months that I've had in a while. And that is something that is going to eat at me because why? Like I just had like this big change in life. Like why is everyone leaving now? Why is people not supporting? But then I have to realize that people are human. Things happen. Not everyone is always going to have money to gift a sub or resub or tier 3 sub or donate or whatever the fuck. Like last month, I broke my donation goal like halfway into the month. Now it's almost the end of the month. I'm not even halfway yet, right? And that is something that is going to bother me. Not bother me. That is something that I notice. I see it. Other people see it as well. And that is just something that you have to kind of accept. Like, this is the job. This is just how it is. And my main thing is finding the motivation to keep going despite of seeing all these things that are against me, because I love it when people tell me I can't do something, because I damn well I'm going to show you that I fucking can. Yeah. So I usually love it when people tell me I can't do something.
So no, look at thank you, Rank.
Rank 1 with your mum is his name.
Oh yeah, I love it. This is the thing. I love what I do, and this month is not going to be a great month for me. I mean, we're just under. We like I think I was like 9 or 10 away from 200. I'm like 13 beneath 100. So you can see how rough that was.
Quite a drop, yeah. And you see that,
was
dude.
Nasty.
And not everyone always gets it. Not everyone always gets seeing that drop, dude. You're gonna see it, and it affects you, bro. Like, it fucking affects you. No one can tell me anything. It's like it's like if you do a job where you work in sales or something, and you have a month where you make like 20K in sales, and the month after that you only make 1,000 Rand in sales. Like, you're gonna see that. It's gonna affect you.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and it's going to affect you. But yeah, no, look, sir, thank you for having me here. I apologize. I gotta go and eat now, and my head.
All good.
Today was a cock day. Let me just tell you. And this is why I've been doing this for 9 years, because you know that whole mistake you made with IT? I'm right there with you. And today was just one of those days where I was like that close, like paper thin close to telling my job, there, take that, take it, shove it.
It was honestly, a pleasure. I appreciate it.
I spoke to my manager today, and I told him, you either move me or you're going to have a problem on your hands. So he said he's going to speak to his manager about moving, but that is not the career I want to pursue. This is the career, because being able to talk with fellow like-minded people like yourselves, you know, being able to speak to random people on the internet and just make a difference, just whether they come to chat, IT support, goeie donder, I hate it.
Been there, done that.
I hate it.
Been there, done that.
Congrats, muffled. Sorry, I'm like talking to your chat here while you're talking.
Go ahead, talking. They can see it on the screen as well, so it'll be in the YouTube video. Dude, thank you very much for.
No, thank
coming.
you,
I
sir.
appreciate it.
It's been an absolute honor. If I may, just a second. Listen, everyone in in our esteemed guests or hosts. Oh my goodness, chat. I need everyone right now to, first of all, give this man a sub, because he's amazing. And I want everyone, if you have Twitter, to go and at him and tell him he is wonderful. And if you don't have Twitter, here right now, spam his emotes, because this man is actually generally one of the nicest people that I have had the pleasure of being on here. Please support him, and that one day when he hits partner, it's going to happen. It is. I can see it is going to happen. I want the world to know how absolutely amazing this man is. You, sir, you keep doing and being the amazing person you are. And remember, the DMs are always open if you're feeling a little bit low, but I'm sure everyone in that chat right now, if there's ever a time you're feeling down, they're going to get you. So you continue being the amazing human you are, and I'm looking forward to seeing how your journey is going, my friend.
Thanks, man. That's literally one of the nicest things anyone has ever said to me. Thank you very much.
Got you, Pooh, and then later on we can.
I'll slide in your DMs later, dude. All right. Thank you very much for your time, man. I appreciate it. Chat, thank you very much for joining us. Hearts and chat for RustyPieLover, everyone. Go give him a follow. His name is in the title of the Twitch stream. Everything will be in the link in the description. You can go and follow him everywhere. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate you. Have a lovely day. Have a good evening, chat. I'll be back a bit later, okay? Much love, dude. Thank you very much for your time. Have a good evening. I'll see you when I see you.
Much love, homie.
Cheers, homie. Goodbye.